great gyms. They had all type of great equipment. Wasting time. Like, I know a lot of times people like, oh, I be in the gym, I be doing this, I be doing that. A lot of us be in the gym just to say we went to the gym. And that's why it's so important. Every time somebody asks me something online, they're like, oh, what do you suggest for this? What do you suggest for that? I'm like, I suggest you get a trainer, and not one that just, talks the talk. Like, get you one that knows what they're doing, what they're talking about. Because there's so many people who go to the gym and don't get results. And for me, once my trainer learned some things, and once I started being consistent with some things, like, I started seeing results. That's when I had dropped that 40 pounds. And that's also when I got stronger. And all this time I've been talking about how strong I am. And it's like, yeah, you saying you strong, but we're not seeing it. You can't move your body weight, and you aren't able, like, you push strong weight for a girl, like, yes, but not for a girl who actually trains. And there's a big difference in going to the gym and working out and going to the gym and training. And once I've started doing these actual programs, and I've been consistent and intentional about my training, like, it's been a major difference. So you set yourself up to just be behind if you never link up with a trainer or a coach of any kind. And that's low-key why I'm thinking about talking to a nutritionist, because I feel like, yes, I'm learning all this stuff myself, but it's like, as I progress, certain decisions, like, okay, is you gonna do it or are you not? But also it could be some reverse dieting that I need to do, because I have to eat so little in order to lose weight. So it might be good for me to go ahead and talk with a nutritionist. And sucky now. Something that happened over here. Y'all, people can't drive on the interstate for real. But it might be, maybe I can catch it. Or, ooh, maybe the state trooper just got somebody. Nah, that's somebody couldn't drive. Oh, they had a baby. I hope everybody good. But, when you start thinking about where you're actually trying to go with your body as far as your health, like, sometimes you just gotta invest in some higher learning. And if you ain't gonna do it yourself, then you gotta invest in somebody who's already invested in doing that. So, just something for y'all to think about while I'm taking this ride. You end up not getting results simply because you're putting in basically obsolete work. Like, you basically running a rat race because you're moving with no clear direction, and you're not tracking where you are. And so if you don't ever track where you are, how do you know if what you're doing is working? So, like, me and my trainer, we have check-ins. Well, he said we're supposed to have check-ins every week, but for me, I be wanting to have check-ins every day. I be wanting to talk about my workouts all the time. But that's also because I ain't got nothing going on. But him, he don't be trying to talk about workouts every day. He's like, you did your workout? Alright, we'll talk about it at the end of the week. But for me, let's talk about it at the end of the day. Like, after that squat workout the other day. Oh, we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about that in a couple of days. And we're going to tell you about yourself. But I'm also going to, like, pat myself on the back. And I'm also going to say, you know what, that's a good workout that I hadn't had in a very long time. Now, I ain't going to say I want to do something like that every week. But you have to check in with somebody who knows something about something so that you can actually know whether you're progressing. And for that reason, me being able to learn that stuff, me being able to lock in, me actually being consistent in the gym, probably for the longest that I had ever been consistent in the gym, is why I'm able, like, my strength has increased astronomically. Like, it's crazy where I've been able to reach, and I still have so much further I can go. Like, I feel it, that I have so much further I can go. And so that's why I really want to document all this and share where I'm at right now, because I feel like people only see you when you're at the top, and it's hard to learn from somebody who's at the top when you're at the bottom, because the things that they're talking about you can't relate to. It's easier to learn as somebody is getting on their journey, because after they reach a certain level, you'll be like, oh, well, they're just, what do y'all say? Y'all say people are genetically gifted. Y'all say people are on steroids. And it's like, if you don't actually see the journey and watch people put in the work, then y'all try to, y'all don't believe that they had to put in any work at all. So, I'm at the point where I'm consistently putting in work in the gym with a clear direction, and we're getting somewhere. Right now, my SBD numbers are 455, 265, and 449. And in a couple months, the S and D can both be 500 easily. The S more than the D, but definitely squat can be 500 in a couple months, maybe even before then. But I'm saying this now, so in a couple months down the road, when y'all see these things happening, like, don't say, oh, and y'all really believe she natural. That's the first thing that came whenever I dumbbell bench those 95 pounds. I'm talking too long, I'm about to get up off of here. But that's the first thing I seen somebody said. Yeah, and y'all really think she's natural, like, as a woman? Yes, as a woman, I am. Now, what y'all also don't get is I'm a very large woman. But I don't think you can take size and minimize strength, simply because you can't look at me and see what size I am, simply because it's a lot of things, okay? But anyway, y'all don't get that 100-something pound women are different than 200-something pound women. And 200-something pound women who were just born athletes and who just naturally try to be great and challenge themselves are different than 200-something pound women who just 200 pounds because they big. So, y'all, it's a whole lot of stuff that people got to understand about bodies, and understand that people are not built the same, nor were they meant to be the same. And I think that's really what I'm showcasing right now. Like, but when I get to where I'm going, just stay tuned. We going somewhere. Right now, we're going to sweat, because if I don't start sweating, me and my bladder might have to fight. Y'all know how when you sick and you just be wanting to pee all the time? That's how it's been for me for the... I'm gonna stay right here on my cruise. I can't... Y'all be extra on the road. But when people be sick, that's how it be. They just have to pee all the time. Well, at least for me, anyway. If it's different for you, it's different for you. But, yeah, I just wanted to say that real quick. Y'all stay tuned. We head to the gym, so I'm going to bring y'all a workout real soon.